Okay, axe. Yeah, we think we've generally got things working. We can take off, we can land. Let's actually start, let's get in here and start doing some of the genuine experimental program. Emperor Spoo's with us. Hello, Spoo. Yeah. Spoo's back for another run. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. Turn this on. Let's see. I should have everything all set so I can... Here, let's just stage with it sitting on the ground. I want to... Okay, 0 source is selected. We want... Let's turn all our thermometers on. Good. Actually, tell you what. We'll make all our thermometers be red. And we're going to record... surface velocity and altitude above sea level. I don't think that I need the rest of these. Good. Okay, yeah, this should all be working. We'll put this down here. Whoops, not all that far down. Stop that. Okay. Yeah, this time around I got the joystick hooked up. Okay, so let's just start making up numbers here. I think for our first actual, our live test run, let's go to an altitude of 500 meters. I'm going to try to take it to 500 meters and see how hot things get when I start moving up to higher speed. We just want to see what is the maximum speed at 5,000 meters. Remembering that most of the components in my plane have a temperature limit of 5,000 degrees or... I don't know if these are actually degrees centigrade. What are the Kerbal units of temperature measurement? I don't know. Do we know that? Hello? Hello? I can... Where's my... There we go. Messing with my camera. Okay. Whoop. Well, we're already climbing too high. And we're already pushing Mach. Almost up to Mach 9. Okay, so... I'm just going to take some time here. Let's move... Instead of going east... Oh wow, we're already overheating. Look at this. And none of my thermometers were up anywhere near the temperature limit. That was the icons for my nav lights were overheating. Now that's curious. Still subsonic. Yeah, my temperatures peaked, but the highest temperature there was up less than 900 degrees, was 859. Yeah, I'm gonna go set... let's take a look at the map. Your map. Nah, north. We want to go over land. Well, actually, no, it's south because if we go over land, we'll hit mountains and stuff. So we'll head south for a little bit. Let's trim back some. First, we'll try and get it trimmed out at this throttle setting, so I can just maintain 500 meters. An altitude of 500 meters. Just might as well be. That's almost sea level as far as this game's concerned, as far as anything's concerned. Okay, good. Now I think we're ready to actually do some actual science. We'll just gradually add, incrementally add a little bit of throttle to this thing. Okay. Temperatures are not yet stabilized. We'll wait for them to kind of stabilize before I change anything else. Or maybe I'm just not reading the graph correctly. What was the orange line? I should have checked out the orange line, huh? Orange line. Must be velocity, maybe? Or altitude or something? I don't know. I should look at that. I should learn that. Here, 6 sources selected. Let's take a look at flight data. Velocity is orange. Altitude is... Tell you what, we'll make altitude be blue. There we go. Because that just makes more sense. This is just pure nerd flying right here. Just getting into the numbers. Whoa, hang on. Interesting. So I'm at Mach 0.87. Equivalent airspeed 281.1. Actual surface speed is 297. I don't understand why are my nav lights overheating whenever the hottest temperature any of my thermometers are reading is like 11, just over 1100. obviously there's huge temperature differences at different parts of the vehicle. That must be the thing. I wonder, what happens if I actually push just a little bit more? Whoops, I'm dropping. Let's get that altitude under control. Yeah, okay, throttle back, let's not pop anything. Oh, we did have one temperature peaked, got up there, right up there, 2300 or more. Okay, let's do a gradual, gentle turn. Experiment's over. Here, let's hit that button, kill all that stuff. Let's go back and land this thing. I think... Okay, obviously we have wildly different temperatures in different parts of the vehicle. So I think I need to put more thermometers on them. I need to put a couple thermometers right on those wingtips where those nav lights are, where those things are overheating. Because if I recall correctly, looking at whenever that shuttle burned up in re-entry, that was the first thing to go, the nav lights, which are right on the wingtips. I suppose that makes some sense. The wingtips would be a lot hotter than the rest of it. You can see some of those Mach effects. Oop, yep, there they are, getting hot. And throttle back. Throttle back some more. I like the looks of those Mach effects. The air, it's like water vapor condensing out of the air from the rapid pressure change. I suppose I should start throttle back here. Not be cruising in to this little dirt strip over here for a landing at Mach 8 or Mach 0.8. Mach 0.8 is very different from Mach 8. Spoo looks kind of concerned. He says, "Are you sure this landing on the little strip over here is a really good idea? Can we, like, maybe not do that?" Yeah, let's actually circle around and we'll come back at the landing from the other direction. Let's stick some landing gear out. One thing I like about using the FAR mod for the better aerodynamics, whenever you extend the landing gear, it actually does add drag to the vehicle. All of a sudden it wants to pitch down, it wants to slow down. It occurs to me that I never did actually find out what the stall speed for this vehicle is. Here I am doing a really steep turn. Whoa! Oh! Speaking of. Okay. Yeah, I just found out right there. Forgot to look at the EAS gauge right at that point, but what that was a stall. Good job, Spoo. Spoo looks concerned about this. Come on, man. We're gonna land this thing. Okay, yeah. Like I said, we're gonna circle around. We're gonna land from this direction. That was excellent. Oh, what we have been missing, the fun that has been missing for so long in Kerbal Space Program due to the lack of the, we can't stall our airplanes. Okay, let's try and keep a little bit more speed through this turn than we had that last one. I can't see the runway. There it is. Okay, let's see if we can get this done, Spoo. Okay, we demonstrated that stall recovery is possible using the AX 1C. So that's one part of the flight test regimen that we passed nicely. Okay. Get over there on the runway. My camera's arguing with me. Good, there's the runway. Good. Throttle back. Touchdown gentle like, oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Brakes, 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 brakes! No, my God, no! Spoo! Oh, I should have been paying more attention. Oh, that was sad. Whoops. Sorry about that, Spoo. Structural failure. Yep, that's a structural failure. Is what that was. Just a sloppy landing is what that was. Trying to show off, going for the narrow, short, little dirt strip down there. Well, instead of moving more thermometers, let's just move, since this apparently is a critical area, that's what's going to overheat first. That's what we need to keep an eye on, the temperature, right? Here's an idea. Here, I'm going to put my red nav light on there. And then I'm going to take this thing. And I'll put it, yeah, just like that. And it turns out this is just like an accidental design feature in having a part that actually has an icon that displays on the in-flight GUI. That would allow me to keep an eye on the overheating that way. Who's up? Red shirt. Excellent. Oh, that's excellent. 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 For our airspeed setting, equivalent airspeed. Thank you. Resources. Let me see. Let's hit this up. 0 sources selected. Let's set this all up. All right, red shirt, you ready to do this? Red shirt says he's ready. Look at him waving his little mitten arms around. All right, light it. Oh, brakes. Yeah, here we go. Now let's try it. Keep it centered on the runway. Pitch gently back a little bit. Careful not to drag the tail. Here's a takeoff. Let's pull that landing gear up. Yeah, this one, let's go to the north. Why not? My altitude drops and velocity stays pretty much the same. That's good. That's kind of what I'm going for. Let's continue to drop altitude, get down to 500, and then we'll start gradually opening it up and see what those temperatures do. It's probably foolish to do this over the land instead of the ocean, but oh well. What's the worst that could happen? Redshirt, he says he's up for it. One of theirs up there at 1300 already. Interesting. Okay, looks like temperature's kind of plateau at that point. Yeah, they are. Okay, next throttle setting. See what they do. Yeah, and equivalent airspeed 268, Mach 0.83, and temperatures are equalizing just under 2000. All right. Ooh, getting some hills here, boss. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, next throttle notch. Temperatures climbing already. One of them's 2800. Which, keeping in mind the stock temperature limit, what some of the parts are 3400, some are 3600, so that's already pushing the limits in the stock temperature limits. Another moral of the story, you don't necessarily have to actually go in supersonic to overheat. How about that idea, huh? And temperatures are equalizing just, oh wow, I think this hill's higher than 500 meters up here. Maybe I should start thinking about climbing over it. Yeah, okay, yeah, temperature's climbing up a little bit more. But still, yeah, in the vicinity, just peaking right over 3000, huh? Yeah, okay. Do a little bit of a climb here. We'll get back to testing. It's the altitude line. And my graph picks up. Velocity drops off. Equivalent airspeed drops off. Temperatures drop. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit 500. Well, now I'm just kind of goofing around. Wonder how low I can do it. I'll screaming by at Mach 0.86. Very, very small, very gentle corrections on the Joystick. I want to see that shadow. I haven't seen the shadow show up on the ground yet. Here, let's actually get rid of that thing. Don't need that at this point. Where is that shadow? Oh, there it is. Ooh! 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 He's still alive! Ooh! Oof! Yeah, that's why you shouldn't do that. Oh, red shirt. Red shirt, red shirt. You should have known better, dude. Next volunteer. Otto von Kerb. Like, I have to think that this guy's probably named after Otto von Lilienthal. Great pioneer early aviation. So, that makes me thrilled. Again, we'll set up all this stuff. And I wish there's a... It'd be nice if I could have it remember the colors for all this stuff. Yeah, I want velocity to be green. I want altitude to be blue. And I want all my thermometers to be red. Good. Close that down. Put that there. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to play around with this nap of the earth stuff that I should have known better. We're just going to try to play this one straight. Oops, I forgot to set this. Airspeed, equivalent airspeed. Thank you. Good. Yeehaw, banzai. Ooh, a little bit of right rudder. There we go. Pull landing gear up, throttle back. And let's just try and set up my flight profile, set this up, pitch back some, and climb to 500. Turn, let's try and put this directly at 90. The Sabre engine is so good. I realize it may seem kind of absurd that I've kind of come full circle from when I first started doing the Kerbal Space Program videos. The jet engine I was using in that one, it was too good, and so I made up these rules to... Oh, come on! I'm trying to fight with my camera here. Hang on, let's do it this way. Here we go. I made up these rules. I couldn't use it over 30 kilometers. I had to just house rule and nerf it. And now I've got this modded engine, which gives me pretty much the same kind of performance. I'm going to use it anyway, though. It's like near future technology. It could actually work. Okay, so I think this was the next throttle setting. I was going to go to this one here. Okay, temperature is already climbing above 3,000. Oh, there's the overheat. They should not be overheating yet. Unless... Oh, I think that the overheat mark shows up very early. Well, let's push a little bit more. Just see what the actual maximum will be. Let's go another throttle notch. Temperature 4,200 and climbing. Oops, oh, pitch back. 4,400. Limit of 5,000. 4,500. Yep. Yep. And here's 4,600. There's 4,600. Good. At Mach 0.885. And it doesn't look like it's really going to... we might hit 4,700. Yeah. I should really be thinking about throttling the back. No, it's already dropping on its own. Yeah. Okay, Mach 0.88. 285. And we'll keep a record on this thing. We can actually save ping, save the CSV. Thank you. We'll come back for that stuff later. Okay, let's throttle back some. Now let's turn around. I want to climb up another 500 meters. I want to go to 1,000 meters. We're going to repeat the same experiment, but just moving back in the opposite direction. And my goal is just, we're going to repeat the same routine. I'm not going to try and record all of it, because, yeah, it'll become mind-numbingly boring, but I'm going to do actual science, actual test flight. Just, I'm going to go to, 1,000, go 1,500, 2,000, and just measure everything all the way up to the the point where the re-entry heat starts working around, I think it's a little above 30. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead. I already know I'm going to be able to do more throttle. We'll start in the last one. We'll start at this setting right here. Just very, very small moves on the joystick, yeah. Okay. Well, cool, this is already working. So let me see, the hottest one there, it's 3600. And already we can move faster than we could at the other one, Mach 0.9. Just this little 500 meter difference makes a respectable difference in the performance of the vehicle. I think temperature's pretty much stabilized there. Let's go one more throttle notch. See if this will be too much. Oh, descend. We're getting up to 1100. I want 1,000, dude. 1,000, come on. Yeah, picking up more heat. Also approaching some mountains that could be alarming. Yeah, temperature up there on about the 4,400 level there and peaked. One more throttle notch. Will this be the one that pops those lights? 4,700, 4,800. Oh, throttle back, throttle back. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, yeah, we don't want to exceed Mach 0.9 if we're traveling at 1,000 meters altitude. Alright, cool. Well, swing it around. Let's go back the other way. Climb up to 1,500. Okay, yeah, there we are, right about 1,500. Leave the trim setting just about the same. We'll play with that later. Let's go ahead and punch it up here to this 2/3 throttle mark. Wow, do you think I can get over that hill? Yeah, I think I can get over it. Just barely. Pitch down, dude. Don't let that hill scare you. Well, maybe you should let the hill scare you. Yeah, okay, we should be getting some overheating sometime soon. Yeah, you should let the hill scare you. Okay, we'll do a little hop over the hill, and then we'll drop back down to 1,500. Whee! Hi, Rock. How you doing? I'm really kind of enjoying this, even though it isn't all fast booming and zooming, all the aerobatics flying. I like to trying to get it all precise, trying to maintain a heading and trying to a heading and an altitude. It was 1,500, right? That was yeah, I was aiming at 1,500. Okay, looks like temperatures are settling down. Let's do another throttle notch. Oh, okay, the beginning of overheat. Got Mach 0.94. What do you think? Do we dare? We've got Mach 0.95. I'd like to be able to come up with some kind of a rule of thumb. You should be able to figure out how fast you can safely go at various altitudes. Yeah, we're just going to call this the limit. Mach 0.96 at 1,500 is the limit. Whoa! Hey! Something just blew. What was that? Was it important? What? Hang on, F3. Oh, the avionics chip exploded due to overheating. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, that was oh yeah, I had my little GUI down here. I installed that thing back here behind the canopy, actually kind of partly inside the canopy. So I bet you that I forgot to raise the max temperature limit on that part. It's okay, didn't really need it for this one. Alright, let's climb up to 2,000. Let's start to head back to the barn, you know. Oh, 2,000 already. No, let's not be climbing too much. I am really enjoying flying this. Such a simple airplane, but I am really enjoying it. Wow, that that was a surprise. Yeah, I guess it's the heat was like bleeding through the parts. Yeah, I mean, I raised the temperature limit of the canopy piece up there to 5,000. In that, I was thinking that the chip would be protected by it, but if just the general, like the temperature of this canopy part itself raised above, what, 3,200, 3,400, whatever it is, that would be enough, wouldn't it? Okay, guys, 2,000. And southbound, let's punch it up here. I already know I'm going to need, like, at least this throttle setting, right? Good thing with this, I see with this setting, I may need to get a different testing vehicle for higher, faster, as this one may not have enough horsepower, may not have enough thrust to actually get it into the testing, the flight regime that we need. Okay, well, let's go next throttle notch. That's yeah, 100% throttle at this point. Still, yeah. Guess what? My airplane here is not capable of moving fast enough to really test this, even at this point. We've got full 100% throttle. It put Mach 0.99. Oh wow, look how fast my fuel is dropping. I should have paid attention to that a while ago. Let's actually throttle back some here. Yeah, okay. I wonder if I throttle back and just fly real soft and gentle, like, if I can make it back to land at Kerbal Space Center. No, I'm not going to be able to make it back to Kerbal Space Center. Okay, we're going to land. We're going to fly over this hill, and we're going to go land down here. Let's stick that landing gear out. Boom. See, I stick that landing gear out. See the nose just immediately drop. Let's turn all this junk off. Don't need that anymore. Maybe I need to put some flaps on this thing in order, because I keep on doing these very, very hard landings on it. Maybe not necessarily on this plane, because it already looks like I need, for my research, I need to go to a twin engine design anyway. I think maybe it can help if I add a little bit of power through the flare. Not that much power. We need to still descend. Come on. There's a shadow. Yeah, you can descend. Come on. Good. I knew I could land this thing. Brakes, 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 brakes. Yeah, I can't manage my fuel enough to get Otto von Kerb back to the base, but I can actually land the airplane without anything breaking. Well, except that the avionics chip, it exploded in flight. That was a totally separate issue. Otto von Kerb, did you just give yourself a hand? I believe you just did. I saw that. He's waving his little mitten arms around. Okay. Into flight. Do I want to do some adaptations to this, continue doing stuff with this vehicle, or do I want to go ahead and make a bigger, better, stronger, faster one? Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to stop recording for now. We'll address. And I think when we come back, then we'll start developing the Axe 2, the next generation. Yeah, Axe 2. But for now, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.